It goes through a mesh to filter out dust, particles, and anything like that's in the air. The air is then passed through a condenser, a special condenser of hot and cold, and the moisture that's produced from that, that's like the dehumidifier section, if you like, in sort of raw terms. Then the condensation, the drips of water roll down here into this bottom tank, and that's where the water's collected in there. After the water's been put through that tank, it's then passed through exactly the same set of filters. So we go through a carbon filter first of all, that's taking things out like dirt, sand. Second one is taking things out like chlorine, it's taking things out like rust particles, more dirt and sand. The third filter, which is the main filter, which is the reverse osmosis filter, that was invented by NASA for the space program about 15 years ago. And it was all on the television actually, the astronauts was urinating in the filters and then drinking the urine again. So that's what it's all about on the news, that's what it was about, those filters there. And that takes out all of your known contaminants completely, all the viruses, all of the chlorine, fluoride, cyanide, arsenic, everything, it strips the water out. After it's been through the reverse osmosis, it goes through a coconut carbon filter, and what that does, it takes away any chlorine residue after you've stripped the chlorine out. So the condensation in the back, pumped through all of these filters, it's then pumped into the top tank here, and then inside here, if you have a look in the back there, you'll see a UV light in there.
Yeah, it kills bacteria.
And that's it, 100%. The UV light goes on and off then to kill the bacteria. One of the things we don't sell at the moment is an under sink system, because without UV lights you've got bacteria. Once you've purified your water, it's so pure the bugs are on it straight away. So you've got to have your UV in there. So that's how that works on that sort of principle. So this machine will make up to 27 litres a day from the air. This machine's been brought out really to rival with the traditional bottled water coolers that have got a 19 litre bottle on top. These machines on lease with a full maintenance programme for 3 years are £10 a week. And that's giving you, just from the air, 140 litres a week. So the cost per litre of making water out of this machine is about 7 pence a litre. Now when you consider one of the cheapest bottled waters for sale today in this country is sold by a company you probably know called Viking Direct, and they sell a 15 litre bottle of water for £5.99, and that's one of the cheapest in the country, and Edgar's go up to 60-70p a litre, so on and so forth. So the water that's produced by these is not only far superior on the water quality, it's also much cheaper. Never ever buy plastic bottles again, never buy bottled water again. Another feature with this machine, we've just changed these. I mean, we went into Virgin and they didn't like the idea of this being like this, a top up, because they said security, people could put poison in it and this sort of thing. So we've now got, on our new Series 2s that are coming in now, like a petrol cap type thing here with a flush fitting and a key. There's then a pipe that runs all the way down here into this bottom tank, which holds 4.5 litres. So if you've got extra demand or more people in, you can get tap water, river water, sea water, anything you like, and you tip it in there, it goes through all the filters, and it comes out exactly the same as the rest of the water.
You can piss in the tube.
You could do if you wanted to. I mean what people pour Guinness in. If you pour a pint of Guinness through it, it comes out clear, just the water. You know, it ruins the filter, but it's a good.
Comes out whiskey.
We'd never pour a pint of Guinness through. That's the problem. You drink it first, and then pour it through.
So for the UK market, three reasons to get one: save money; two, reduce your carbon footprint; three, you've got your security aspect, people coming in and out your building with bottles that you don't know and everything else; and obviously four, which is unfortunately the least thing that people care about, is the staff get the purest water that they can drink. So that's how an atmospheric water generator works. As I say, this one here, up to 27 litres a day from the air. It does your hot water and your cold water. You can turn the hot on and off easily by pushing a button. It tells you what the humidity is, what the temperature is, and the fact that it's making water and how much water you've got in there. And that's literally making water from the air now. So no plumbing in whatsoever, plug it in wherever you are and away you go. We're also working on solar stuff with this at the moment. We've got the panels, we've got Voltex, we've got German panels, but the batteries, all of the patents for every battery on the planet is owned by the oil companies. So to power this by solar cost me £1,000 for solar panels and about £4 grand for the batteries. So therefore it's 6 times more cost than the machine to solar power it because of the battery situation. And we've looked at wind turbines for the other machines and different ways of doing it. But whether you're making electricity or power from wind, tide, solar, it's all got to go into a battery, something solar.
So it's going to cost you anyway.
So they've got you by the curlies on that one, really.
Yeah.
So this machine makes 27 litres a day from the air. It also has a top-up facility where you can top it up 5 or 6 times a day, so it could actually make you sort of 60, 70 litres a day. We only base our cost per litre on what it makes out of the air. So that's pretty much how an atmospheric water generator works. It's basically a dehumidifier, in cold terms, with a very clever water filtration system. So rather than throwing the water away, we filter it up and out it comes. These machines, we've got this one here, there's a stainless steel one over there that's 50 litres a day. We've got another system that makes 138 litres a day for families. We've just done a container of these going out to Jamaica now, from an entrepreneur in Jamaica who's just going to start working with those ones. We've then got a 500 litre a day, 1,000 litre a day, 2,000 litre a day, and a 5,000 litre a day machine. We're also now building in the United Kingdom, up in our Area 51 if you like, up in Lowestoft, a machine called a Cyrus, which is the first of its kind in the world. And this is a machine that makes 1,000 litres of water every day from the air. It comes with a Cummins generator. It's mounted on a trailer with 1,000 litre storage tank. A week's supply of diesel can be put in it, and you literally take these machines off of a container, put the diesel in, push a button, 1,000 litres a day instantly, wherever you are. They're plug and go. The military are using them at the moment. We've got machines at Haiti Hospital now, where they're using the machines, and we've also got disaster management companies that are working with us now on these bigger machines. So it's literally there to make the water out of the air on that basis. So these are the atmospheric water generators making water out of the air, yeah? And they range in sizes from 27 litres a day right up to 5,000 litres a day, yeah? So if it comes to, so what we're saying to the BBC is, well, hey, put some of these machines downstairs in your basement, employ a couple of water caretakers, get your own bottles all branded up, and then you guys fill up your own bottles and away you go and do it yourself, bring it all in-house. Chelsea Football Club we're speaking to at the moment about these machines here, and they are... First thing you do is you sterilise your bottle, push the steriliser button, you hear that, just gives you a little blast of ozone which kills any of the bacteria that might be in that bottle. Then just push your vent, out comes your water, good flow rate, and that goes in there. Leeds University, I'll give you an example. Leeds University 18 months ago banned plastic bottles from being sold on the campus. Now they've got 30,000 students and 8,000 staff. The student union lost £26,000 in profits from selling bottled water. All the students took in their own bottles of everything, so it was a heroic victory anyway. So we said to Mike Greggs, the procurement guys, well listen, why don't you put these in there? Number one, the water that you're going to give your students is going to be purer and fresher than any other bottle, anything they can drink. Two, you can heavily subsidise the students, because if these machines on a lease cost £86 a week, and they will make 21,000 litres a week. So on that basis, if you just sold 10% of that in a university, it gives you a profit of £450 a week, profit on its own. We put one of these machines in a gym last week at ZT Fight School. They took £700 in 5 days, where people are buying the water. I mean, they've done a bit of promo and showing them what's going on. So if you're an organic food store, have one of these outside. We have bottles for life that you can buy, so you buy an empty bottle, whether it be a 1 litre, a 5 litre, 2 litre, or a bag, which we're now producing these bags. These are 5 litre bags. It's exactly the same as a 5 litre bottle for content, but 90% less plastic. A massive amount of space. 1,000 of these is a lot smaller. So, you know, again, carbon footprint again without the pouches. They come in all different sizes, 2 litre, 1 litre, and we're currently working with our company now getting these produced for us. It's just to offer as a container for those that are working with us. Caravan parks. Every caravan park you've probably ever known. It's one great big shop in the middle with a clubhouse and everything. These can be put outside, and obviously you can come and get your pure water whenever you want once you've got your bottle. We're currently launching in Gran Canaria now. We've just gone into 2 1,000 bedroom hotels in Spain. They're literally now selling the Spanish tap water that you can't drink. Pure as anything, through these machines, making a fortune. You know what it's like, you get there at 2 o'clock in the morning from your flight.